Alright, picture this. You're scrolling through your credit card statement, and you see Rogers Bank. Now, maybe you're in the US, maybe you're somewhere else, but that name pops out. Instantly, a question hits you. Wait, Rogers Bank? Is that even a thing here? Is it in the US? What's going on? That's the exact question we're tackling today. Because let's be honest, in the vast world of banking and finance, names can be deceiving. They can overlap, they can sound similar, and they can lead you down a rabbit hole of confusion. So, buckle up, because we're going to dive deep into the world of Rogers Bank, unravel the mystery, and get you the clear answer you're looking for. Now, before we jump straight into the geographical specifics, let's lay a little foundation. Why does this question even matter? Well, for starters, knowing where your financial institution operates is crucial for understanding regulations, customer service, and even basic security. If you're dealing with a bank that's supposed to be in your country but isn't, red flags should be waving. Then there's the whole issue of branding. Companies often expand, merge, or rebrand, making it hard to keep track of who's who. And in the digital age, where information spreads like wildfire, misinformation can easily take root. A simple name similarity can lead to widespread confusion, and that's precisely what we're aiming to clear up today. So, let's get to the heart of the matter, Rogers Bank. The name Rogers might ring a bell for many, especially in Canada. That's because Rogers Communications is a major Canadian telecommunications and media company. And yes, they do have a financial arm, Rogers Bank. Here's the key point, Rogers Bank is a Canadian bank. It's a subsidiary of Rogers Communications, and its primary focus is on providing credit card services to Canadian customers. It's designed to integrate with the broader Rogers ecosystem, offering rewards and benefits to those who use Rogers services. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Canada, got it. But what about the US? Here's where things get interesting. While Rogers Communications is a massive company, its banking operations are primarily confined to Canada. They haven't established a separate Rogers Bank entity in the United States. So, if you're in the US and you're seeing Rogers Bank on your statement, it's highly unlikely that it's a direct US-based operation. However, there are a few potential scenarios that could lead to this confusion. First, there's the possibility of co-branded credit cards or partnerships. Sometimes, Canadian banks partner with US-based entities, leading to cards that might carry similar branding or names. But even in these cases, the core banking operations would still be rooted in Canada. Second, there's the issue of international transactions. If you've made a purchase from a Canadian retailer or service provider that uses Rogers Bank for payment processing, that name might appear on your statement. This doesn't mean Rogers Bank has a U.S. presence, it just means you've interacted with a Canadian financial institution. Third, and perhaps most importantly, there's the ever-present risk of scams and fraudulent activity. Scammers often use familiar names and brands to trick people into giving up their personal information. So, if you're seeing Rogers Bank on your statement and you have no connection to Canada, be extremely cautious. It's crucial to verify the legitimacy of the transaction and contact your bank immediately. Now, let's talk about the specific services Rogers Bank provides in Canada. Their primary offering is credit cards, particularly the Rogers World Elite MasterCard. This card is known for its cashback rewards, especially on Rogers services. It's designed to be a value-added product for Rogers customers, providing them with financial benefits alongside their telecommunications and media services. Rogers Bank also focuses on digital banking, offering online and mobile tools to manage accounts, track spending, and make payments. This aligns with the broader trend of digital transformation in the financial industry, where convenience and accessibility are paramount. But again, these services are primarily targeted at Canadian customers. The regulatory environment for banking is different in Canada and the US, and Rogers Bank operates within the Canadian framework. So, to reiterate, Rogers Bank is a Canadian entity, not a US one. If you're encountering it in the US, it's likely due to one of the scenarios we discussed: co-branding, international transactions, or potential fraud. Now, let's address some common misconceptions. One of the biggest is the idea that all large companies automatically have a presence in both Canada and the US. While many do, it's not a universal rule. Companies strategically choose their markets based on various factors, including regulatory requirements, market demand, and business strategy. In the case of Rogers Bank, their focus has been on the Canadian market, where they have a strong foothold. Another misconception is that any financial institution with a similar sounding name is automatically related. This is a common pitfall in the age of information overload. It's crucial to verify the specific legal entity and its location before making any assumptions. Now, what should you do if you're still unsure? The best course of action is to contact your bank directly. If you see Rogers Bank on your statement and you're concerned, reach out to your bank's customer service. They can help you verify the transaction and provide clarity on its origin. You can also contact Rogers Bank directly, though keep in mind their customer service is designed for Canadian customers. If you have a legitimate transaction, they should be able to provide information. If you suspect fraud, reporting it to your local authorities and your bank is paramount. In summary, Rogers Bank is a Canadian financial institution, a subsidiary of Rogers Communications. It primarily operates in Canada, offering credit card services to Canadian customers. If you're in the US and you encounter Rogers Bank, it's likely due to co-branding, international transactions, or potential fraud. Always verify and stay vigilant. Understanding the nuances of banking and finance is crucial in today's interconnected world. Names can be deceiving and information can be misleading. By staying informed and asking the right questions, you can protect yourself from confusion and potential scams. Remember, when in doubt, always verify. We've covered the key aspects of Rogers Bank and its presence, or lack thereof, in the U.S. By understanding its origins and operations, you can navigate the complexities of financial transactions with greater confidence. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.